have mostly been a study in consistency this season, and with the trade deadline just around the corner, they've got a comfortable division lead to show for it. Next up from New York, James McCann trying here to plate the tying run from second. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Brandon Nimmo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot as this is grounded foul off to the left. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2. And strike 3 called as he says you got it. Aaron Luke will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Todd Frazier is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He's set. Here it comes. He enters play here at 288. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So the next to bat will be Brian Reynolds. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. And that will conclude matters here. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45.
Jeff McNeil is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. He's set, and the pitch. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
So he got him swinging. J.D. Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Dominic Smith is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Hayes.
The third baseman, Brian Hayes.
From the stretch. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran.
19.
2 RBIs already, looking for more here.
Moran.
First pitch on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Travis Swaggerty digging in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Swaggerty.
Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the. And now here is Pete Alonso.
Leading off to the net, the first base.
No, you're only down one right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Richard Rodriguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So we got him looking there. Pete Alonso becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Francisco Lindor comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one, and it's fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Next, it'll be Michael Conforto. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new around, yeah. I got newfound vision, yeah. Moving so fast you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear to feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it, what are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight, turn my clutches instead of just letting it go? I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole, who once had no control.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Scorched to third. He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Nick Ahmed.
Batting second. Not shortstop.
2-2.
Ahmed.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. LeCastro rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Diamondbacks take the early 1-0 lead. Up next, Ketel Marte. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And up next for Arizona, Luke Weaver grounded out in his last at-bat.
The pitcher, Luke Weaver.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. And a long run, but he's there. And now in the box, Nick Ahmed struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in will be Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Peralta is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. It was a rough start to his tenure with his new squad today as he looked all kinds of lost at the plate.
No doubt. Maybe he was pressing a little bit, trying to impress his new boys, justify the investment they made in him. His coaches will try to get him back on track and contributing going forward.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry. You're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free when you get it free.
We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe? You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Kyle Crick comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Keston Hiura is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. From the stretch, Manny Pena is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit.
We'll leave it right there. Now to the plate, here is Jacob Stallings for his career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 8. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's 1 down now. Ryan Reynolds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Pirates.
First pitch of the AB on its way. He swings and grounds it to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now back, second base.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it, and that retires the side. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 4. And he got him. Next for Milwaukee, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him to go down swinging there. Daniel Robertson is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Luis Urias is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. And now, Ketel Marte. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Hit back up the middle. He's right there. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Brian Hayes digging in now. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Ranging back is Bradley to the track. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it in safely. It's a triple, and the go-ahead run is at third with only one away. Brent Suter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Travis Shaw is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Now back, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped him up. Urias shading to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first down. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Colton Wong. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitting .429. 2 of those hits were for home runs. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first to be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase.
Joey Gallo is in the lineup after they beat the clock to acquire him just before the trade deadline.
Yeah, and he's got 2 months to prove it was the right move, Matty. Big at-bats down the stretch could turn a late pickup.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And as we previewed before, this is his first at-bat with his new club. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And there's his first hit in his new uniform. That has to feel good to get that out of the way. Josh Harrison stands in. And He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. But this is speared by the first baseman, and now they'll tag him out. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into second. And the run's going to come into score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And stepping in, JT Realmuto. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's 1 for 4. Skied into straightaway right. Gallo is there to put it away for out number 1. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP Andrew McCutchen. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Joey Gallo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man. Next up is Joey Gallo. Lifetime in this matchup. He's a perfect 2 for 2.
Gallo.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Today they had the chance to see how their trade for him might pan out, and the early returns were pretty good.
Yeah, and it's got to be a relief for him and the GM to see this kind of game from him after the trade. Some more good days at the dish like this, it's going to go a long way towards making this deal a win for them.
So stepping in is Adam Frazier, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Pittsburgh.
First pitch on its way.
Adam Frazier.
Popped up. Moustakas over to his left, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Nick Senzel comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season.
Senzel
runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Back to the top of the order now. And that brings up Adam Frazier. First pitch on its way. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in. Ready now for Cincinnati. Nick Senzel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. He'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously. In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. 0-2, here it comes. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. And that will conclude matters here in. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Adam Frazier. He was a double play victim last time around. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Well, to wrap up our conversation from earlier, Frazier was not sharp at the plate in this one.
Yeah, this was definitely not his best showing. Seemed like his timing and rhythm were just off the entire game. So I'm sure he'll be doing some extra work in the cages to iron those things out. He's a lot better hitter than what we saw today, and they'll have to hope that he can get back on track next time out.
You ain't even get a chance to say a word. I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds. You ready to bust you somebody? You ain't scared, huh? You know how to play it, huh? I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, huh? Stand in front you, huh? Straight up run you, huh?
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Number 7, shortstop.
Eugenio Suarez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch popped up. Stallings waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Tyler Naquin. First pitch on the way.
Number 12, Tyler.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker.
Slow roller left side. And that's out number 1. Digging in next, Jonathan India. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
The bat.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Nick Senzel is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So he's now to the plate, the pitcher, Carson Fulmer. And he might get a chance to hit for himself. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Number 0.
Number 0 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Fouled away. Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter. Joey Votto stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Are you kidding me, Dan? What a dominant performance right there. A complete game no-hitter, and this one's going down in team history.
Total masterpiece. He had everything working, and he saw it all the way through the end. What a thrill for this organization and its fans, and what a shot in the arm to this team.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good on the one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from the
We mentioned earlier that a lot of fans came out to the park today hoping to bear witness to a sweep. Heidi, what's the tenor in the stands as this close game gets nearer a conclusion? Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Fisher is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Striding in is Travis Swaggerty. A potential tying run for him at third base. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Kane has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll have to hold tight at third. So it'll take a two-out hit now to try to plate that tying run.
Joey Gallo.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a line drive, and it'll tie the ball game as this is down for extra bases. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now batting, shortstop, Josh Harrison.
That'll bring up Josh Harrison. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The catcher,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to Wong, and the digging in now for the Brewers, Luis Urias. He'll start us off in the eighth.
The shortstop.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
The batter,
Lorenzo Kane is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he has 7 hits in 16 tries. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. First offering on its way. Keston Hiura is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Brian Reynolds is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Fisher's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's Adam Frazier. His prior history in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box, Ketel Marte. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fisher is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Richard Rodriguez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Omar Narvaez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
So he got him swinging. Narvaez becomes the first out in the 9th inning, and it's fouled away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Christian Yelich gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it out.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Brent Suter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Avisail Garcia will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Colin Moran. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 13. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Travis Swaggerty.
Phillip Evans will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running now, first base. Number 24, Phillip.
Travis Swaggerty digging in now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball. All those brooms the people brought to the ballpark today, they're waving them mightily right now.
Yeah, I mean, what's better for adding a little extra swagger to a team than a series sweep? This was a big win for this club, and I expect to see them walking tall into their next series.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sending preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these. This money, but
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh. Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bader is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out a danger. Chris Stratton will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Paul DeYoung is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And there's one away. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second
He's
baseman.
ready. Here's the first pitch.
Matt
Swing and a liner.
Carpenter.
A quick glove at third, and there were two gone. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. His career numbers in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Giovanni Gallegos takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
So here is Ketel Marte. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. DeYoung is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
The shortstop.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gallo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the
A swing and a miss. Alex Reyes gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His career line against Reyes. He's gone 2 for 6. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman.
Brian Hayes digging in now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
First baseman, Colin.
To the plate now, Colin Moran, as he lines it out to center. And this is going to plate at least two of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And he's safe. John Gant comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
The left fielder,
Travis Swaggerty digging in now. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is O'Neill. He can't get there as it falls in, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. High in the air out to center field. Carlson is right there, one down. The relay throw. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Stepping in once again is Josh Harrison in his career versus this pitcher. He's 3 for 9. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Next, here is Michael Perez, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Bader is there, and he puts it away to stop. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First offering, Yadier Molina comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Justin Williams will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. No balls and 1 strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
I'll tell you.
But we'll have to press pause as Jordan Hicks comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Gregory Polanco is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt is calling for it. 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adam Frazier singled in his last at-bat. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Now batting, center fielder, Ryan.
Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double. Sam Howard comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Howard, a 6'4" lefty who was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. And that one yanked just foul. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one's down to third. Scooped up. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. A ball and no strikes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet got mango. It's a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo, then hit the sign in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And digging in next is Travis Swaggerty. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Eaton going back at the track. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The batter will be Luis Robert. He went down on strikes last time up. Lays off 1-0.
Well, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Yasmani Grandal swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Yerman Mercedes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. Cody Hoyer will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now the first pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. And there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Josh Harrison. He grounded out last time up. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the top of the ninth keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Eaton is there, and he'll put it away to Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The White Sox, the left fielder,
fouled away.
Vaughn.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
The batter, number 1.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Madrigal.
In there, strike 1.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman.
High in the air out to center field. Robert is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Big spot here, and it'll be Ketel Marte. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. The tag, and he is out. Adam Eaton digging in next. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
Richard Rodriguez takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Out in front of it, strike 1 from the stretch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Adam Eaton is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Jose Abreu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for us to go in circles. A lifetime of giving up. Oh, you
If you've just joined us, this is a story of a pitcher who's got his club in a rare and exciting situation. Heidi, can you offer some insight without violating any baseball taboos? Jason Hayward is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's batting .450. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
The left fielder,
First delivery to him. Ian Happ is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out to retire this. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Stephen Brault. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Number 40.
Wilson Contreras is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
The first baseman, number 44.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he struck him out, so he's now. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Austin Romine comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And he looks at 1 in there, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Eric Sogard. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. Strike taken up in the zone. And he fouls this one off. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And another foul ball.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. Hayes is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Are you kidding me, Dan? What a dominant performance right there. A complete game no-hitter, and this one's going down in team history.
Total masterpiece. He had everything working, and he saw it all the way through the end. What a thrill for this organization and its fans, and what a shot in the arm to this team.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacerá otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada.
Next up for Detroit, Robbie Grossman is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. First delivery to him. Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 4.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Gonzalez is there to make. Tyler Alexander will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 70. Tyler
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To third. Scooped up. And there's one down now. Next up, Jacob Stallings. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Gregory Polanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gregory.
261 the average coming into action here. 17 home runs and an even 70 RBIs. Hit hard to short. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain. Kyle Crick has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Ramos becomes the first out of the inning. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
So he sets him down swinging. Jonathan Scope goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oh, and a bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Adam Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Now batting, center fielder, Pittsburgh Pirates.
Juan Bay will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 90, Juan Bay.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Third baseman, number 2, Eric.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin.
In now, Colin Moran. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and digging in next is Travis Swaggerty. Pulled toward right center field. Headed after it is Mazzara, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. Daniel Norris enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. So now it's Brian Reynolds. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And a run scores as this one's down into the gap. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the ninth. Nico Goodrum comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here's another 1-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
The 2-2 one more time. The bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Harold Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Last breath for the Tigers. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. First pitch on its way. They'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Fouled away. Castro is off at first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. Got him. Detroit, good night. So the Pirates, with a win, add a bit of fortification to that hard-earned division lead that we were talking about earlier.
This is a real good baseball team, Matt. They've proven they can win close games as well as blowing teams out. I like what I see on the field, and I look for them to be a formidable opponent in late September, October, barring a collapse.
The Buccos are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game? Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's set. The 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Robles there to put it away, and finally Chris Stratton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Juan Soto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Trey Turner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Here's the first pitch. Josh Bell stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out. Brad Hand is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. So next to hit is Jacob Stallings. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Todd Frazier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
99. Todd Frazier.
He's set and the pitch. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this is lined hard to deep left. Soto will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So here's Adam Frazier, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Soto is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. So the Pirates are unable to get the win they needed today to clinch the division championship.
Well, this was just a first chance at it, though. Plus, one loss by their top contender could give it to them by default, so it's not too big a deal. They would have loved to have been celebrating on the field right now, but I look for them to wrap this thing up very soon.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 2 hits in 16 tries. 1-0 the count. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man.
Ball
2-1.
Come on, guys, come on.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a liner. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Number 19.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Popped him up. Stallings moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to dig in, Jesse Winker, 0 for 2 for him to this point. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Got him swinging, and that will end. T.J. Antone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. So now into the box is Eric Gonzalez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Popped up. Hayes is over to take a look, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Eugenio Suarez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now.
The right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Though you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Now batting, shortstop, Kyle.
High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's just 2 for 12. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Nicholas Castellanos will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 31 homers and 89 runs batted in. The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
Just one last
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Pitch pops straight up, and he'll put this away for the 2nd out. Next to hit, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is... Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte.
The center fielder, Ketel.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 19. Colin.
At the plate, Colin Moran. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Lined into right, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. TJ Antone is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Line drive, right field, base hit. 1 run is scored. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 13. Joey.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. Still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Yeah, you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Josh Harrison stands in.
Number 5. Shortstop.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
The batter, number 6.
At the plate now, Michael Perez. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Carson Fulmer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Sam Howard. On he pops it up. Votto into foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And another foul ball. Fulmer has tossed more than 60 innings on the year, and with an ERA in the 5s has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. Lifted in the air to right field. Castellanos is there, 1 away. So here's Adam Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Frazier.
First pitch on its way. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The center fielder, number 7, Patel.
Into the box now,
Marte.
Ketel Marte. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. Next to hit is Eric Gonzalez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Eric Gonzalez.
First pitch on the way. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Ready now is Eugenio Suarez. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. And he's jammed a bit on that one, but he's able to foul it off to the right to stay alive.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Swaggerty ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1. So now here is Kyle Farmer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Swaggerty comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Now to bat, Tyler Stevenson. He grounded out last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one by the look on the...
We'll have to leave it there as the bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Colin Moran. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Travis Swaggerty digging in now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The right fielder, number 13.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now back, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Liner towards second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first. And Tyler Naquin is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Bounce to first. Right to him. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. Reds down to their final out now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. So, guys, do you think games against division rivals might mean more to the players than others?
I do, Matt. I mean, these guys are competitors and they want to win every game. But they know that when October comes around, it's a division championship that really sets you up for success in the postseason. These rivalry games are a bit more impactful to that race, so yes, I think their outcome can affect a player's morale a little bit more noticeably.
Trembling